Hello, welcome back. My name is Calcindez, and right now I'm going to show you how to actually plug in your USB port in this printer itself. So I'm going to clear this along the way because we need a clear pathway for this guy. So now, first off is the resin materials. So if you do have a printer like this, it's okay, that's good. Or if you have a different one, that's okay. Same similarities, but you could do is the same as always. We're going to remove our containment from here. I'm going to put this down right here. I'm going to get my resin material, which is this guy right here, 1 kilogram. Now, on the file that you actually imported your STL file, everything's already clear on this plate, so it's good to go. I think this week I'm going to clean out a little more because I think there's some still porosity, but that's okay. There was some good hint actually how you clean the base of it, so I'm going to show you guys that one later on in the future. So right now what we're going to do is, yeah, that's very important. So this is very important. Make sure you get a paper towel. Okay, paper towel, because this is very dangerous. So it's okay, you can handle it by hand, that's okay. And the lid itself, so I'm gonna open it. Nothing sticky right now, everything's okay. You have a clean thread, sort of clean, but it's okay, that's fine, that's all right. So on our USB port, usually is, on our USB port that we transfer our STL file, on our weight it says 33 grams, and this is like a lot more, 1,000 grams, so that's good, that's okay. So I'm gonna do is like put halfway along this area. So I'm gonna grab my little pick, and it's gonna be like around here at this half area, because again, if it's 35, that's okay, or it could be less than that because it's just gonna says about 35 grams. But I always overflow it because I don't even trust it where it ends up failing. That's why you saw the other trophies before where it has those failures along the way. And because I didn't add in more filament, and also I didn't add in more of the resin material. So I think we're okay right now. This is okay. Now I'm gonna twist it like this. Twist it because it'll pour itself inside the resin material. So everything's good to go. I just twist it right away. Just twist it because that way the resin liquid will actually direct its gravity inside the container. So right now we're okay. We don't need the lid paper towel, so we're good to go. I'm gonna close this up. Close it tightly, and we're still good to go. So, like again, pour in there. Once you're done with it, tip it backwards, but turn it, because that way that resin material will actually go back inside the bottle. Okay, once we got that ready to go, everything's set to go, the base is clear. I'm gonna close this container right here. Close it up. There we go. Voila. Simple and easy. That's all you have to do. Now, this one, you can just transfer your USB port inside this USB port in the front. Now, it could be different on your printers. If you have yours connected with USB drive or USB cable, that's okay. I haven't tried it on this printer yet. I want to try it later in the future. But let's give it a shot. And after that, if you have internet cable, that's okay. That's good. But if you have, if you have USB port, it's always going to be USB drive. I was going to say I can do it with the cable, but again, I just found out this is just a USB port. So, but again, it should be okay. This is long way to actually input this guy. We're going to input this guy in here. On here, on the settings, I'm going to try zoom in. There we go. Okay. I'm going to click these icons right here. There's these ones right here, the tools, settings, and print. I'll show you guys that one later on in the future on how those work. So first one, I'm going to click, or I'm going to touch, is the print icon, or it says print, and it'll direct me onto there. Now, you have these other icons right here that you saw. Make sure you find your file name, because if you don't put your file name on there, you will be lost. But you notice that these icons, it's all showing these guys right here. So this is great. The red one was showing that I printed that one previously, that's okay. But if it shows a blank profile, that means that that's not a recommend setting for this printer, because that files was from the different location for a customer. It was for a Elegoo Saturn, so it was a different one because it was just for a test trial only. That was it, to see everything else is functioning okay. I just need to fix some few errors on it because of the timing. It didn't print out very fantastic, but it did very well on the materials itself, so I'll probably show you that next time. Okay, now I'm gonna go back over here, go on top. I'm gonna find the name of it, CMC logo, or you can see the pictures of it. You can barely see it on the icons. It's kind of a little small, but you know where's it at. Or if you put the name on there correctly, that you save it, that'll be okay. That'll be great. So thumbs up. Once you find it, click the icon that you want to print. There you go. You have these options right here. You have the trash, play, and go back. You can go back to actually change a different one if you select the wrong one. But I got the right one. Everything's good to go. I'm gonna press play. And now everything else is now going to itself. So I'm gonna bring you guys right here. So you have these options right here, which has the loading icon, which is 1%. You have the stack layers, which is we have about 1014. We have the timer, which is about actually that'll be the negative timer. Then we have the positive timer, which hasn't activated yet. You have the pause, stop, and settings. So I'm not gonna bother those ones yet. Stopping means that you can actually cancel out. Pause it means that you can pause it to refill your resin material, or you can just open it, refill the resin material, and that's it. Now this is what it looks like when you're printing it. So with the fused deposit material or 3D printing, you notice that the nozzle will go faster with the motor itself, and also the nozzle will go around. With this one, the other hand, not really. You'll see why. There you go, it's already liquefied itself. And you'll see the image is already transferring at the bottom. That means it's just laser etching onto the build plate that's already submerged into the resin. It has to be fully submerged and has to be close to about 0.05 millimeter thin, or kind of like the thin of my hair, because that way it'll transfer. And you notice that this will take longer, about 30 seconds, but that's okay because we want a fully solid base. There you go. Nothing that once it's done, it'll cancel the picture out. It's gonna take a while, so. There you go. It's gonna lift up just a wee tad, and then submerge itself down below 5 millimeters, and it's gonna submerge itself down below and wait for 30 seconds. And there you go. That's how it looks. And yeah, this is where it takes a long time. Yeah. Because again, it's a resin material. It has to solidify underneath the etching, and it's like solidifying on this build plate right here that has already been submerged. Your light is going upwards, so it's just hitting on the base of the build plate on a thin film. So that's how it looks right now, and it will go back up and down, up and down, up and down. So as you see that, let's go up and down, up and down, up and down. I'll show you a speed run later on in the future, because I'll show you what it looks like. I'll test it out again on those lattice structures. I have no idea where I put those ones at, but again, I had fun with those ones. It was very interesting from the a school project that the my boss gave it to me on the files to test it out on this small resin printer. We're gonna test it out over, and next time at a different location. I will try to record that one. That will be theirs, but again, they're like clients, so I do have to help them out with the settings and also help them around with the parts to see everything else is functioning very well. So. But that one's a lot more larger one. There was some failures onto that one, which is very interesting, but that's okay because again, it should help us out right away. All right. But hopefully this helps you guys. I hope this is this is how it looks right now. I'll show you guys tomorrow the final results, how it came out, how it looks like when it comes out, and that we'll show you about the cleaning post process right away. So we'll try this out tomorrow. So I'll see ya. Bye.